Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie Beglow, your Stampin' Up demonstrator, here for another fun video. I'm going to be using some products from the new holiday mini catalog and from the Sale-a-bration catalog. Oops, sorry about that. I am going to be using this awesome Rainbow of Happiness bundle. It's on page 18 of your catalog. It's got some really cute samples in here too. So cute. Please let me know if you've gotten your catalogs yet. I sure hope so. I hope you all have them. So let me show you this bundle. It's got a really nice stamp set. It is photopolymer. And then these are the dies that come with it. Now here's the funny thing about these dies. I normally cut the black background with white, and I didn't. And then I punched this out. And of course, when you take it off the black, and I wasn't going to try to put those little circles in, so I just did it again in some Melon Mambo, and all was well. But those are the dies that coordinate with it. The dies alone are $31. The stamps are $18, but if you buy them together, they're only $44. And you may want to get the Cloud Punch for $18, and that will give you more than $50, which will then enable you to get the awesome Designer Series paper. It's on page 8 of your Sale-a-bration catalog. It's called Sunshine and Rainbows, and it is 6x6, has 48 sheets for each of 12 different double-sided designs. It's so cool. A multitude of colors are in this set. So, and again, cute, and they're showing with the dies. Cute, cute, cute. This is with the dies right there. You'll see that in a little bit. And here's with the punched out some of the flowers. I mean, it's a really, really pretty set of Designer Series paper, and it's free with your $50 order, which with the bundle and the punch, that would be enough, or the bundle and something else. Also, I want to remind you of the awesome deal for Paper Pumpkin in January and February. When you order a 3-month subscription, you're going to be able to get a Sale-a-bration, a 6-month subscription. You can get 2 50s or one $100 subscription. If you order for the whole 12 months, you can get 4 of the Sale-a-brations or 2 of the $100 stamps or freebies out of the catalog. So, and it's a real quick build up if you wanted to. Plus, you're going to get Hostess. Once you go over $150, you're going to get Hostess credits. So let's not forget that. Okay. So we're going to use the Designer Series paper, the Rainbows punch, and I am going to be using the dies. So what I want to show you is I'm going to start with some, hang on, my brain has lost its mind. What is this? This is Mango Melody cardstock. And I'm going to put a piece of basic white on the inside of this card. And this card, I believe it's going to go this way. So I'm going to wait. I'll do that last because now I can't remember. You know how it is with me. So this is the Designer Series paper. I'm using the super thin stripes. There's all kinds of stripes. These are also little clouds. And I'm putting that on a piece of, I want to say it's Melon Mambo, but let me double check. It is Magenta Madness. So this is cut out of the Designer Series paper too. Let me show you the piece that I used. I used this piece. So when I cut out the die, it kind of rainbowed it. So that's very cool. Okay, so these are going to go together on the front of the card. Now I want to do the die, this die right here, and that die will cut out these this pretty little rainbow. It'll cut it out perfectly. But what's going to happen is you're going to end up with a bunch of little tiny pieces, which, you know, that might be what you want to do. You might want those little tiny pieces. I like easy. So I cut it out of basic white. And as you see, you can lay it right over the top. So that's what I'm going to do for my piece. Also, I needed to grab something. I'm sorry for that loud noise. And something else. All right, I'm going to want that too. All right, so Now, what I did for this is I am going to stamp on here, and I want to use this Sending You a Rainbow of Happiness, but it's actually made to go inside one of the bigger cuts, or it's just made to be a little bit different. And if you set it on there just as it is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on. If you set it on there just as it is, it's not going to fit right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on here, and I'm going to grab my block. Here it is. And I'm going to set my block on there, and then let's see if I can do this without putting my head in there. I'm going to find the center. So that is about the center. And then I'm just going to spread it out, which is the wonderful thing about photopolymer. And I'm going to have it so that it goes on the outside of the rainbow. Like that. Voila, right? Then I want my Memento black ink. And I am going to put this onto my foam mat. Ink this up, and I don't want to move it, so I'm not rubbing, because I don't want the photopolymer to move back into its original shape. Let's see if I can stamp some of that a little bit more. And now I can put that over where I want it. And hopefully I did this right. Whatever it is, it's close enough, right? And then pop that off. And there you go. Now I have the Sending You the Rainbow of Happiness right over what will be the rainbow. So now to get this rainbow to stay on, I am just going to put a little bit of adhesive here, just in the corners where I know you can put it. If you wanted to, you could put it on here, but I put it on the back. And then I am going to find the center so I can hide the white pieces. Now you could put some liquid glue on to hold these little white pieces if you wanted to. I'm not going to worry about that. So now I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal, and I am going to put it on the back of this. And then it goes on to the, whatever I said that pink was. Totally forgot. But you guys know. So how's everybody doing today? Say hi. Tell me where you're from. What's going on? Are you watching this original? Are you watching it, the recording? Are you watching it from someone's share? And please do share. As you remember, when you share my videos, you will be in a drawing the following month. And I'm adding this on some more of the, what is it called? Mango Madness. All right. So now there is, I mean, isn't that pretty? I mean, just by itself, it's really pretty. So, so anyway, if you're watching this from someone else's share, please go over to facebook.com/memory inkers, and then you can follow me. And that way you won't miss any of the fun. Don't forget, if you have shared, to comment below that you have shared this video so that you can be in the drawing. And you have to do that from my Facebook page. So if you're watching this on someone else's page, hop over to my Facebook page and share it from there so that you can be in the drawing. Just remember to comment on my Facebook page that you have shared, because then you can be in the drawing. And if I don't have your address and you win, if you have not yet ordered from me, you can still win. That's fine. But if you have not ordered from me, then I will contact you to get your mailing information. Okay, so now I'm going to set this right here in the center. And that's really kind of pretty all by itself, right? It looks really pretty. So I'm going to set that there for a minute. But then I want to show you this designer series paper. Look at that with all the little clouds. And I did punch one out already that I kind of want to set on there because I think that'll be cute. And then I was trying to decide what other one do I want to have on there. And I was trying to decide, and I actually have this piece that I cut out from the bottom down here. And I like this, but it's cut off a little bit. And there's another one. There's another one up here, but I don't really have a lot of room on this, so I'm probably going to trim it off anyway. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to use that one because I don't like to waste. And that's a perfectly good cloud in my opinion. So I'm just going to turn the punch upside down and get it even. Pop that out. And then we are all good to go. So that way now I can decide, where do I want it? Do I want it to end at the pink? Do I want it to end at the melon mambo? That's what I have to decide. I don't want them even. I know that I don't want them to be even. So wherever I decide to put these, I might bring that down a little bit. This is how I design. I decide where things are going to go, and then I decide where I'm going to put them. So now I know I want this down a little bit. So I'm going to move those out of the way. I'm going to do this flat, but I am going to do the clouds. I am going to put those on Stampin' Dimensionals. Now, you know how I feel about perfection, but I will tell you that with these stripes, if you are into perfection, you can certainly count the stripes and decide if it's centered. Hey, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to do that. But I'm also going to tell you that I'm not going to do that. So again, I am using Stampin' Dimensionals. I've had a couple people ask me about this sweater. It is a Stampin' Up sweater. As a demonstrator, they do sell us some logo items. And I know my daughter, who is 38, loves this sweater. She loves it. And I wish I had gotten her one in her size, but I think it might be discontinued. I think it's an older one. I'm going to have to check because, you know, Christmas is over. Her birthday's not till November, but we'll see. We'll see. But I know she really liked it, and she doesn't care that it says Stampin' Up on it. She can tell everybody about her mother, right? But anyway, that's where this sweater comes from. You're probably going to see it a lot in the winter because I'm pretty much keeping it down here in my craft room so that when it's chilly, I can pop it on. So don't be surprised if you see it later or often. I have a few that I just, they're just my go-to sweaters. And so you may see them more than once on a video. That's okay though, right? You guys are kind of used to that. I mean, in the spring, you pretty much just see my naked arms because I'm not wearing any long-sleeved items. Okay, now here's the big decision. I think I'm going to even it up with the designer series paper. But where is that one? I'm gonna lift it up so that it's up higher. That way they're not in the same place. And there you go. Isn't that fun? Now, if these are bugging you, you can go ahead and you can use some multi-purpose glue. I would definitely do it before and not after like I'm about to do because that's kind of nutty. But this big one is bugging me, so I put a little bit of a dot on there. I'm going to spread that around, press that down. But if that is really bugging you, do all that before you do it. But isn't this cute? It's so cute. Now watch what I'm going to do on the inside. Because I've decided to do this landscape, because I thought the clouds fit better, I am going to take this little rainbow, and rainbows go up, you know, right? Rainbows go up. So this is going to be at the bottom down here. And I am going to use this. I'm going to keep my, my silicone mat. And I'm just going to put little dabs here so that it doesn't pop up too much. I'm not real worried about it because, you know, people will survive. I will tell you the back of this, though, has swirlies, like a swirly white design. And so it's like hard to see where I put adhesive and where I didn't. Isn't that funny? So there we go. Now I'm going to flip this over if I can without getting too much on my fingers. No guarantees. And I'm going to want this at the bottom, and I know I have glue there, so I'm going to lift that up. And I'm going to attempt to center it. There we go. To the bottom. Press it on there. Obviously, it is too long. I knew that it would be no matter which way I decided to do this card. But you know, you just flip it over and cut them off. Cut off the excess and you are good, right? So now I'm just going to put this on the inside, and since this is out, I'm going to grab my liquid glue and put adhesive everywhere. Move that out of the way. And the rainbows are going to be at the bottom, right there. So what do you think? Do you like it? I think it's a lot of fun. Now, of course, you can add some bling. Bling is always a nice thing on a card. I chose not to on this card because I just think it's so pretty and colorful. I didn't want to distract from the pretty color. So I hope you guys like that. Again, my name is Carrie Beglow. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator and in Farmington Hills, Michigan. I would love to have you follow me. So thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.